campers. Why am I here tonight? Well, one, I'm at Blinky's place. I'm supposed to be cooking him tea. We're going to have lamb chops, casserole, done in camp oven. But it's raining. That doesn't really matter because tonight we're going to use heat beads. We don't have to worry about wood, we don't have to worry about smoke, we don't have to worry about spitting timber and setting fire to Blink's house. Because trust me, he'd get cranky if we did that. Okay, here's what we got in the range of heat beads. One in the blue bag, made out of coconut husk. So that's one. This one here, don't know what it's made out of it, but it says original. So they're the, if it's got heat bead written on it, they're the best ones to get. You can see a little bit of a flame coming out of here. They're getting pretty hot. Right, why do we use heat beads like this? The reason why I'm doing this video tonight is because Michael from Sydney asked me, Jimmy, can you show me how we do this heat bead business with a camp oven? So yes, I said, oh, I can do that. And young Joseph, who watches our videos religiously, would like to know too. He comes from Orange and he's committed to watching Hairy Camper's videos. Okay, so at this stage we're preheating the camp oven because we want tea. Okay, so basically you've got heat beads here. Take a pair of gloves, make sure you use gloves because you will get burnt if you don't. How do you ignite these heat beads? Simple. I put a brick there, and where the hole is in the brick, you put 3 fire starters. Then you sit this back on top of the brick, you wait for the flames to come up through there and ignite all the heat beads. That's how easy that is. Easy, easy. Not hard to do, you haven't got to chop water in there. Why have we got this set up like this? You couldn't do this here in Blinky's patio because he'd really go off, you know. So what we've done, to give you an idea, is if you was outside and you had a safe area that you could do this, and you're not going to start a bushfire because we know how devastating bushfires have been. So basically, if you was in an area that was controlled and there was no grass or there was nothing that could burn or whatever, you would be about 100 mil off the ground with the bottom of the camp oven. You'd probably put 15, 16 something heat beads there. With a big camp oven like this, maybe a little bit more. Too many down the bottom and you will burn the bottom of what's in that camp oven. A few more on top wouldn't hurt. If you've got too many on top, just take them off and put them in there. Not a difficult thing to do. Okay, for what we're doing tonight, because we're not cooking damper or bread or cakes or anything like that, we're basically going to make a casserole in a pot. But anyhow, we're going to put some heat beads on top of this in a minute. I'll show you how that works. Right, here's how you transfer the heat beads around. You do it with a pair of tongs. Trust me, because they're over 300 degrees Celsius once they start burning. This is, I made this myself. You can go to BCF with a little beauty. It's got a little T-bar on here. So when you put it in here and lift this up, it can't tip that way or this way or whatever. It's a really good one. This is something I needed and I just haven't replaced it. I should do it. But anyhow, what we do is, that's how we transfer the heat beads. At this stage, no kids. Don't need any kids in this area. They can watch, but at the end of the day, it's that old cliche. This is a grown-up's job. So we don't want any kids to get burnt because that will bugger up your day. Your day will not be a pack of fun. Now, you can see the flames coming out of the heat beads. They're just about ready. How long will they burn for? 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours they'll burn for. When you've got to sit that down on something hard like Blinky's patio or on the dirt, something like that. This little thing here, this is a portable spit, which is 12 volt. I got it from Bunnings and it was only $79. So I've made it more portable so the legs come off it and we can put it in a box and whatever we want to do. And we just cart it around. I brought a grid to go on the top of it, $25. Easy. How hot are the heat beads? I know you're going to ask me. Here's how hot they are. I mean, they are hot. Right, make sure that's out of the road so nobody can get burnt, especially you. It's the main thing. Now we've got some hot heat beads up there because, as I said, we have been preheating this because we don't want to wait all night. So basically, put your heat beads on top. As such, try and scatter them all over the place. I don't know if I mentioned to you or not, but a big camp oven, you got to put a fair few heat beads on. A big camp oven is better than a small camp oven in some aspect, because if you're cooking for 6 or 7 people and you haven't made enough food, you either starve or don't eat, or someone gets cranky with you, and it's not something you want to do. So, put your heat beads on top like that, and they'll keep on burning away there, they won't go out. The only way they'll go out is if you put them in water. And if you put them in water, and you wait for them to dry out, you can use them again. Only if that's what you want to do. Now bring all your heat beads in the middle to whatever you're using. I reckon these are great, $79. What more could you ask for? You haven't got to worry about fire. Look, at the bottom down here, it's not even hot. There it is. You're not going to burn a hole in the grass or in the paddock, or, you know, you've got to be a little bit smart, of course. You just can't have grass this high and put it on top of it. You know, the way they are with toilet paper today, some people would wonder. But anyhow, that's what you're looking at. This is an oven. That means it's got to have heat on the bottom and heat on the top. That's why it's called an oven. Otherwise it'd be called a pot. So basically, you've got to have a heat on top, heat on the bottom. That's why we do it that way. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to put the chops in there and start it cooking. And the second part of the video will be the last little bit of the cooking part, just to prove to you that we did do something, because this is our tea, otherwise we starve. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe, and down the bottom, go to the like button. Thank you for watching the video.